Welcome back. Another episode. I always say it, don't I? Another episode. We're storing a mini pickup. Thinking about it, maybe restoring is a strong word for the professionals out there. But anyway, we're here. Loads of bits have arrived. I've actually booked a few days off work coming up. So hopefully we can really get some time on it. That's what I'm hoping anyway. But real life gets in the way sometimes, as we all know. But anyway, stop moaning about real life, Matthew. Gonna look at the bonnet today. We've got some cure rust on that. Looking at the fitness, we might just twiddle a few little bits just to make it look a bit better fitting wise. Curvature seems to be a lot better this time. I don't know why. I did just give it a quick tweak, but we'll see what happens when we sand it, see if it's buckled or anything like that. We're just gonna have to just try it and see. We got that. We've got the door skins to sort of properly put on as well. I don't know how much time we're going to get, but they need welding on the tops and putting some tacks on just to stop the twist. But you know, but the twist, the shape of it's good at the moment, so I don't really need to do any twisting on it. So that's all good. And yeah, and we need to do a tidy up really, but that might have to wait till another video. I might come back this afternoon. So yeah, let's have a look at the bonnet. Okay, yeah, curvature's fitted a lot better. Gaps are pretty much quite good, a little bit wide at the back there. This is mostly why I should have spent more time when you're doing the A panels and the wings and everything like that. Because at the moment now, you're pretty much stuffed, aren't you? If you haven't got it quite right. I have seen people block, you know, you put filler in there and stuff. I'm not going to go that far, I'm just going to leave it a big gap. If needs be, we'll try and shift it across a bit. But what we do have is a bit of a pinch point just here, so I might just fiddle the bonnet a little bit, just to give me a bit of space, and I think that will give me a bit of room just to squeeze across. Yes, ideally, maybe the front end's not on square, who effing knows. But we've got what we are now. We know all the subframes are aligned, so that's the main thing. At least all four wheels will go in the same direction. Whether the car goes in the same direction or not is another question. So yeah, we've got to get some epoxy prime on some of this, get a bit of filler, or quite a bit of filler around the edges, and so we can block it off. I'm not too sure what I need for the holes for the front here, because this is a later bonnet, but I might just fill those in for now, and we can go from there. So yeah, might be a bit of a butcher, but I'm going to just tweak this front edge slightly, because that's all I've got to choice now. I'm not taking wings off and redoing the front ends. I'd much rather just muller up a little bonnet that I can get hold of another one. And yeah, we'll just take a little bit out and then just boop, boop, boop. Let's go do that. Do apologise for not showing you my excellent welding skills, but yeah, you can see there, hopefully the shut's a bit better, a little bit of filler on that. Yeah, as always, not ideal, but you've got to get something to fit, haven't you? So let's just assume the bonnet's wrong. Plugged up the holes, I don't know why, because I expect someone's going to tell me you need the right badge on that, so we'll have to just re-drill them if we need to. But as soon as I was going to put a bit of filler along all this anyway, it needs quite a bit of filler overall. Yeah, did that. Had a little couple of pinholes down there as well, which I just plugged up in the end. Yeah, it's not ideal. We'll flip it over, clean it up the backside a bit, and then yeah, flip it back round, and we get a bit of filler on the top here, or we get some epoxy primer on the bare bits of metals, and give it a sand down, and get some filler on it. Okay, 1 or 2 tons of fillers drying on the bonnet. Definitely not as going to be light as a carbon fibre bonnet, that's for sure. But hey, must be about the same amount of metal. Just got some gutter repairs to do. You know, you could nearly leave them really and put, I don't know, cover on, but just where the rust has got very thin. So some of these I've managed to sort of just, you know, build up with a bit of weld. Some are a bit bigger, so what I'm thinking of doing is we'll cut this out and square it off a little bit, get a bit of plate in there, weld it in there, and just sort of give it a tap round and bend it to try and get it back to the same curvature. And I've got a few other bits just up here as well. Hopefully I can just get one of those with just to build up a weld. as long as it looks pretty-ish, you know. We'll see. All right, angle grinder. Okay, as you can see, not perfect, but it'll do. Really caught myself on the lens. And then, yeah, a little bit up here, and then just build the gutter back up again, just so it doesn't look too manky when I'm on the concourse stands. Anyway, yeah, bit of edge primer, maybe a little touch of filler on those, just to give it a bit of a shape. We've got still a hole to do over that side. And yeah, just trying to think what we've got to do this week. We've got hinges need to free up because we've got to paint them. Obviously they could be painted separately afterwards, but my current plan is to, let me go sit down. My current plan is 4 coats of filler primer over everything, even the load bed inside of the doors. We block down the outsides. We then filler primer the outside skins again, like the door skins, the rear quarters, bonnets and stuff. Filler primer that again, just on the outsides. We won't bother filler primer in like inside the decks, inside of the doors. We'll flatten it down basically, and then yeah, top coat away. And I think the top coat I might do in 2 goes as well. I might do the load bed area inside of the doors, back of the tailgate, inside of the bonnet, things like that. Let that go off one night, then come back, mask those bits up, and then we'll just concentrate on the external parts. It gives a bit of a double whammy then. 1, I don't have to paint so much all in one go, but 2, give me a bit of practice and get a hang of the gun and everything before ruining the outside. Well, that's the plan anyway. How much have we get that done in the next couple of weeks is a big question. Not sure what I've got for tea. Might have duck. I've got some duck wraps. Picked them up at Lidl. Half a duck for 12 wraps. That sounds good. Yeah. So I'm not too sure what we get done more. If I do any more, I'll do some videoing. Otherwise, I'm going to go off and watch the Formula 1 qualifying and see who comes third.